Hey everyone, welcome back to Two Idiots Review. I'm Caleb.
I'm Hannah, and there was an Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer that they released, or teaser trailer that they released midday, like late morning-ish, and I was already gone, and so...
We had to work, so we had to wait until we were done with work to watch this.
Yes, and it's actually been a long time since we've sat over here, so
I know,
it feels weird. We're usually on the
couch. But yeah, this is the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer. It's been a long anticipated trailer for a lot of the fans and myself included. I'm really excited to kind of see what this series is going to be about, and
Obi-Wan. You're welcome.
Yes. All right, well, let's go ahead and watch this.
It appears to be on Tatooine.
The fight is done. We lost.
I wonder if Yoda's gonna be in this. Probably not.
I was like, isn't he dead?
No.
Stay.
Oh, no. I forgot where we were at.
Oh, that was Kid Luke.
Yeah.
Got snapped away.
The key to hunting Jedi.
A music though.
Patience.
The Grand Inquisitor.
I forgot where we were at in the
Jedi
timeline,
cannot
which Obi-Wan
help
we
what
were.
they are. Their compassion leaves
Uncle
a
Owen.
trail. The Jedi code is like an itch. He cannot help it. Where is he?
And the music alone is
I mean, that's John Williams. Right, that's his name. I want you to know there's not going to be a second season. They're like limited series.
Continuous series.
They're like, guys, we're not. This is just a limited series. This is not. But yeah, John Williams, he came back to do the score for it. So.
Yeah, I mean that's really gonna
like
that's really gonna give it that that Star Wars feel. I mean, not that Boba Fett and Mandalorian and all that don't, but this. This character obviously is very entwined within the main saga of the movies, and then having that music is definitely, going to make it feel like it is part of that story. My only complaint is that they haven't aged him up enough. I mean, I know it's been 20 years. He's aged 20 years in real life, and this is only supposed to be 10 years after after the movie. So I'm I understand that, but I'm this is about the halfway point, but when he's going to turn into Alec Guinness, and I'm and he doesn't have I feel like they should have grayed up his beard a little bit more.
You don't know what the last few years before,
those last
episode 4 comes
those last
in
7 to 10 years that really aged him up.
Those hard years.
So I just wish they would have.
That's when he was cave living and nobody he was all by himself. That's what that did.
Well, that's still what he's been doing for the last 10 years. But I was just I don't know, he looks too similar to episode 3. I mean, yes, he's aged, in real life. So, that aging is showing, but I just would have liked to have seen a lot more, maybe gray in his hair, maybe some white, because he's got to look like Alec Guinness in 10 years. So.
Yeah. They're actually just going to have him do all of those parts from Alec Guinness and just have him, put into the original...
I'm sure that would go very well.
It's when they put in the Anakin Force Ghost.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of diehard originals that hate that probably with a passion, but I actually didn't mind that change. I mean, I understand not wanting to mess and tamper with the originals, which I mean they've done a lot in the. There's some changes that I don't like, but that'll be a whole other video. But I mean, I'm excited for the series. They didn't show anything, but they didn't need to show anything.
I feel like I'm more excited just with because with the music and everything, it just this build kept building and building. I mean, obviously I was gonna watch it and I wanted to watch it, but I don't know. I just feel like seeing it. now I'm like, all right, is it May? That's when it's coming out, right? May something?
Yeah, May 25th, I think. You know, I mean, another cool thing is that, you know, we're going to get some lightsaber fights. You know, there's the Grand Inquisitor who has, and is like other Inquisitors and stuff that have lightsabers, and Obi-Wan has a lightsaber. So we're going to have some lightsaber fights.
And we're getting Hayden Christensen back.
And we're getting Hayden Christensen back as Darth Vader, so I'm skeptical about that. You know, it needs to be done, you know, without messing the canon of what's been established in the movies, because they always implied that Vader had not seen Obi-Wan pretty much since, you know, he said, like, you know, when I was with you, I was about to learn her, but now why would he be saying that if he just saw him like 10 years prior and was like, you know,
it could be like, I don't know.
You know, so they've, you know, spoiler, so plug your ears if you don't want to know this, or just turn off the video, I don't know, probably no one's watching anyway. But like, you know, they have said that, you know, we're gonna get Ewan McGregor's like, oh, you know, me and Anakin get a crack at each other in this series, you know, indicating that there's gonna be some kind of fight or altercation between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. But I'm like, it, you know, that really can't happen for it to be canon with what's happened in, you know, what's been established in Episode 4.
Like, what he's referring to is them just, like, sparring or something, and it's actually, like, a flashback.
It could be a flashback,
like,
it could be a
like
dream,
that,
it could just be some kind of, like, weird force vision thing. Like, you know, there's lots of things that could happen that would make sense and still not disrupt anything. I just don't want them to have, like, a real on like fight that actually happened in this series, because I feel like that just wouldn't mesh with what has been established in the movies.
I mean, hopefully they've aged Hayden Christensen up, because he's supposed to, like...
Well, he'd be in a mask.
Well, but I mean, you know, if they show him, I feel like they have to, you know...
I mean, you know, like... Well, but then you really can't age him up, because, I mean...
This is what's the problem with doing prequel series. Anyways, who knows? We'll find out. Looking forward to it, but you know, we have to wait a couple months. So until then, we have like Moon Knight.
For some reason, I keep thinking May is like a couple of weeks away. I mean, it is.
It is.
Like, it is a couple of weeks away in the sense that like it's gonna be May in like 3
March,
days. But I keep thinking like, I almost feel like it's gonna be the end of the month. I'm almost like, oh, like at the end of this month, like we're getting Obi-Wan. Then I'm like, no, wait. I'm like, this is March. Like, and then I was thinking,
the end of March, we're getting Moon Knight.
Because I knew something was coming at the end of March. But when I saw this trailer, I was like, oh, like, it's about time they dropped this trailer. I was like, the show's going to be on, like, in a couple of weeks. Like, that's what I was thinking.
And they just did a teaser trailer.
Yeah, and I'm just like, well, it's about time they're showing us something. Like, and then I'm like, wait, no, this is March. Like,
yeah.
Anyway.
Let us know what you guys thought in the comments. Let us know your thoughts on what's going to happen in this series. Ignore his stomach growling. Yeah, like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.